What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Chris Gunther Show. Thank y'all so much for watching. Be sure that you like and share this video. I would greatly appreciate it. This is definitely a different kind of interview for me because I've known her literally since we were kids and grew up. Yeah. As y'all can tell, she looks amazing and I look very laid back. Judge mama, not me. But without any further ado, Chris Gunther Show. Welcome, SydKesha. What's going on with you?
Nothing. I'm so happy to be on here.
First time we've done a sit down. That's my first time seeing you in a minute. Though.
I know. And this is my first interview period, but we haven't seen each other since.
I think it might
I can't even. Jonelle getting ready to go to college, so 20 away.
I was gonna say either that or my grad party, but it was kind of
still the same time after y'all graduated.
I know, man. Dang, I'm getting lightweight old now. That's crazy.
You are.
Yeah, thank God I still look good though. I mean, obviously not today with all this other kind of stuff, but so good to see you though.
It is good to see you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Let's get right into it. The EP and the music just came out. How's everything coming?
Okay, so I just dropped my first project. And it's going really good, surprisingly. Like, I don't promote very well. I realize that. Like, I don't really, I'll post it one time and I don't keep promoting because it's like, I feel like I'm begging people to listen. I'm like, all right, they just got to listen to it on their own. But I'm trying to get better with that. Surprisingly, the streams are still doing very well. I also dropped a video that's doing very well as well on YouTube. And surprise, I'll be dropping another one tomorrow. So everything's doing really good. Like, and then for me to be like figuring it out kind of by myself, first time rapper, I just, started. So it's going really good.
How long had you wanted to rap?
Okay, so
because this was I didn't see any of this coming.
I'll be the first one to tell you. I have not, it's not like, I wanted to rap for years. Like, we've always played around like, we drunk, we lit, and we just start freestyling. But I never took it like, I'm going to be a rapper. And then this year, I just kept saying, I just started telling my friends, like, I'm going to be a star. And then I decided to start writing raps, and I was playing beats off of YouTube on the TV and just rapping over it. I ended up writing a song and then recording it, and it went from there. And I just kept, like, doing it. And it's like, I'm really actually good at it, so.
Who would you say inspired you just to do music in general?
I can't really say anybody inspired me to do it. I just started, I would randomly write I would write verses, I guess you could say, or random captions, like little stuff. And then I just started building off of it and doing it to the beat. I'm like, okay, I can rap. And I just decided to rap. It wasn't really a person that led me or, I just...
Who would you say, not so much that you look up to for inspiration, but who would you say that you look up to and say, wow, I really think I can do that? That is probably a rapper nowadays that everybody's really, keen to.
Well, I guess it's a lot of female rappers that I just hear, not in particular, because I feel like I don't have a style or a flow like anybody else's, especially being from the Midwest. We do have a different sound. We don't sound like all of those rappers, but after hearing certain bars of other people, I was like, yeah, I can do this. So it wasn't so much in a, not a good or a bad way, but just I could do it too type shit. I don't know. But not one person in particular, just rap today. The popular songs today, the viral TikTok songs today.
What was the response you got when you said, I'm going to be a rapper, I'm just going to do it? What was that response like?
Everybody pretty much said, okay. And that was it. They would laugh a little bit because I do play a lot. Anybody who knows me knows that. So they did. Yeah, they laughed. They did laugh a little bit, but they was just okay, and they were open to it. And then I actually started rapping Coco was there from the jump, so she heard everything so it wasn't a shock to her when I first recorded, but when everybody else first heard the recordings, it was like, oh, okay, no, she could really rap. Okay, it's serious. And then they started to take me serious from there. They didn't know if I was lying or if I was really going to do it. But after they heard it, yeah.
Were you afraid at all?
Yes. I got shaken after the first... the night before my first recording, the first time I was going to the studio, I was scared because I had never recorded before. I had never, the most I had did was literally played it on YouTube and I'd be recording into my phone while I was rapping over it. But I had never been to a studio. I never actually did that. And I was nervous, but it ended up working out. It was really, it was a learning process. It worked out, but just the growth from that song versus where I am now already makes me realize, okay, you get better, with time. It was still really good, though. It was still a really good process, like I said.
Yeah, what is the process like to even, writing songs and then making sure that, your stuff is fire? Because a lot of people write stuff and they think it's good and we all know it's horrible.
Everybody doesn't write, is what I've learned. It's a lot of freestyle stuff. But my process is usually, so at first I would just write random stuff. Like I could write a bar or something to just pop in my head and I write it down and I build off that line. I just keep going and rhyming with that or, let that take the direction of the song. That's how I started my songs. And then I would find the beat after and then try to like put a flow to that beat. It wasn't really until more recent times that I started writing to beats. Like I could hear a beat and then just start going off of that, like, and it made it easier, I guess. But yeah, I would just write first and then be putting it to beats. That was how.
This is a new chapter for you.
Yes.
It's something exciting. It's something that a lot of people can't say that they can do. How exciting is this chapter of your life for you?
It's very exciting. It's fun. Like it's actually really fun to do, to just be rhyming. Like I laugh a lot in the booth. Like it's really a good time. Like it's cool.
I'm doing my best to be as professional, but I can laugh with you because I know you outside of here, and I would have never seen this coming. Yeah. You're a big person on family. How supportive has your family been through this process?
It's so funny because if anybody who knows me knows my family is very much in the church. Like these are Christian, God-fearing people. So anybody who knows me knows that, but they are still so supportive and they'll be calling me like, Syd, I shared the song and you know what? I don't even care. They'll be like, I don't care what people say. I supported you, did really good. Like, so they're very supportive. They are. Like, even I'm cracking up because my mom definitely asked me.
I was just about to bring her up, man. Shout out to your moms, man.
She asked me like, Sydney, well, why can't you make something uplifting or awesome? Like, Mom, I'm sorry, but I'm really uplifting the bad bitches. That's the type of vibes that it was.
Let's hit on the videos that are out right now. Definitely a little bit more raunchy. People are probably looking at you like, okay, so this is definitely not the Syd from CRDC anymore. She's evolved into a woman. See, I'm a real friend, dagnabbit. I'm throwing names out here, people. But like, how has how did all those videos come about?
Okay, so. Dang, okay. I'm like, I only got one out. But the second one, I did drop the trailer to that one too. And it was just, going off of the songs that I did the videos to, they are raunchier sounding songs. Like, it's Talk Freaky and then Make It Clap. Like, so we're going to be making it clap and being freaky in the video. So that's kind of just, I was just going with the flow of the songs, I guess. Really, yeah, that's.
Would you say, for those that unfortunately don't get it, like, what would you say to those people? Because people nowadays don't
understand
but
why.
And that's the truth, they don't really understand it. Everybody is quick to cancel and everybody's quick to be judgmental. So like, what would you say to those kind of people?
Everything is not for everybody, and I would say if you're not listening, like if in real life you don't hop in the car and you not turning on Mulatto or Megan Thee Stallion or any hype, anything like that, like if you don't listen to that regularly and you're not sitting around watching their videos, you probably don't want to watch mine. Like if I don't fit into your category of what you like to listen to or what you like to see, that's really all I can, because everything ain't for everybody. Like it's some stuff that I don't like, so I know that I'm gonna have stuff that I do that they don't like too, and it just is what it is. It ain't for you, I guess.
How do you stay motivated even in the difficult times?
Because it's just something I want. I want this very badly. And I'm really good at it. Like, so I want to see how far I could take it. And that alone just motivates me to keep going. And it's like, I don't know, it just comes naturally. Even when I could be bored and I just write, or I could be sad. You could put all of that stuff into your music. So if I'm sad or I'm having a hard time, like, dang, I'm about to talk about how times is hard. Like, it just, I don't know. It just still pushes me because it goes into what I'm doing. Like, I could use it as fuel for what I'm doing.
Is there anybody locally that you would not mind collaborating with, or not at the moment?
I'm definitely going to be collabing with Young Monster, who happens to be SydKeshia's brother.
You don't say.
Yeah, that's my brother. So yeah, we actually are cooking something up right now. A lot of people have actually inquired. I do already have another feature that's dropping like in soon. I don't know when exactly he's dropping it, but soon. And this with Kid Rich. He actually shot the music video to the one that's out, Talk Freaky. So I do have a feature with him already, and that's, I mean, a lot of people have already reached out, and we're working on it. I'll say that. We'll see if it happens or not, because
yeah, you know, and unfortunately in this kind of area or just in this region, some people drag their feet. You know,
they
some people
drag their
like to talk the work, but they don't know how to actually do it. How
like,
do you know, really separate yourself from being a talker to being a doer?
I just do, like, okay, so when I first got hit for features, I did them immediately. Like, they would send the song, and immediately I wrote, like, I could have that done within an hour, or within that day. I did, like, I wanted to get it done. Like, so that made me, and then I had somebody who I hit up for a feature that just took entirely too long, and it made me realize, okay, like, I can't do shit like that, because it kind of, like, it's annoying. Like, it's like you want to get something done and get it out there, so I don't want people to have to wait on me. Like, it made me want to do better. Like, because I'm like, I can't be like that. Like, that stressed me out. And then you don't want to badger somebody to do something. If they really want to do it, they're going to do it. And I don't want people to think I don't really want to, you know, do something I agreed to with them, you know. So that's pretty much what separates me from dragging my feet on things.
And I appreciate that answer, because I've unfortunately encountered a lot of it. Like, when I had made the post, I think it was like a few days ago, about like, who would you guys like to see me do an interview with? A lot of those people I know are going to drag their feet. That's
like, oh, I want to do it, but like in a couple months I want to do it. Like, no. Like,
yeah, and anybody that knows me, you know, you can probably attest to it. I'm a straight shooter. You know, I constantly keep moving. I constantly, you know, keep going. But also, I'm the kind of person by nature, I just know how to go get it. You know, where do you feel that go get it mentality comes from for you?
My family, like, I'm surrounded, my family and friends, I there's nobody that's not going to get it in my close circle. Like, I have no choice. Like, I have to, like, I want it bad. I know that we can do it. We can do better. I've seen more, like, after traveling, you see more life and you see what you can have. Like, Youngstown is very small, and there's literally nothing here for them. Like, we don't have much. Like, but when you go other places, it inspires you and makes you, you know, drives you to get that. I can reach that. I can have something like this. I can be in a better, you know, like, it just makes you want to go hard. I don't know. Like, and then the people around you too, that has a lot to do with it. Like, if you have a bunch of lame people that's not doing anything in life, they chilling, they're not trying to get better, making progress, you most likely will be like that too. You're not going to want to go hard. So it's definitely my circle, my family and my friends that make me.
Most artists have dealt with a lot of things in their past that was traumatizing that helped them become a better artist, or you know, sometimes they find something positive and it helps them become better. What are some of the things that you pull from to create your music? So being a bad bitch, realistically, I feel like if I don't know nothing else, I know that. Like, for when we're in the beauty industry, like me and my friends, like we all do something beauty related. We doing hair, makeup, nails. Like, if I can't talk nothing else, I know this shit, like, firsthand, hence the get up. You don't say.
Yeah, I'm like, if I don't do, like, we do this. Like, so I talk, most of the songs have something to do with bad bitch, for the most part. I'm saying something in regards to that, or being pretty. I talk about slaying girls' faces. I'm still slaying face. Like, I mention stuff like that, so that's the fuel. And then weird-ass niggas have also been fuel, too.
I know
like,
a couple of them. I ain't call their names out, but I know quite a few of y'all.
Yeah, like, I just know what girls when they're saying how they feel. Like, we know that niggas is weird. I could talk about whatever, and they gonna understand what I'm talking about. It's pretty much like real life situations. Everything that I deal with or have dealt with, that's what I'm pulling from.
Coming to the end now, you know, before we jump on the last few bit of questions, no way I can have you here without talking about the biggest blessing in your life right now.
Yes.
You have an amazing child, you know, like, how is it like being a mother and a young mother at that?
It's actually very hard. It's very hard. And you see a lot of people, on the internet with their first kid, and they're like, this was what I was meant to do. I'm the best mother. This is all I ever wanted. Like, and it's actually hard. I don't care what nobody say, when it's your first kid and you figuring it out, like, you're learning to take care of a whole little person. You're becoming something completely different. They have their own personalities. They're doing stuff, like, and you are solely responsible for that. It has its challenges, for sure. Someday, it don't matter if you're sad, tired, hungry, sleepy, whatever you got going on, you still have to be a mom. Like, in that itself, like, oh, okay, like, this is not a joke. I'm still going to be a mom today, right now, even though I'm not really feeling like it has its challenges, but it's definitely a different type of love. I never experienced, like, I don't know, I'm not a real lovey-dovey girl. Like, so I wasn't like that, but it's an unconditional love for sure. Like, I never experienced, like, you realize how much you love somebody and what you would do, how far you would go for a person. I would literally do anything for her. As hard as it is, some days it's like, oh yeah, I don't really want to be, I don't know, like, how to be a mom, how am I going to do this? It could be stressful, but you would do anything. You figure it out because you would do anything for him.
Has it changed your perception on the, outlook of life having a kid?
Yeah, like, it made me, I don't know, I guess I take stuff more serious. Like, I want more out of life. Like, I was chilling before, like, I was cool. I always did makeup or whatever, but I just lived a real relaxed life. This made me feel like I have to go harder. Like, okay, I got to make sure she got a good life. I want a better situation. I want to be able to give my kid way more than Youngstown. Like, I want to be able to put her in a better position and set her up. Like, so it's definitely, it gives you motivation. It motivates me for sure. Like,
what is your end goal with your music? Like, what's the next step? Like, where do you really want to take this?
This is so funny because somebody else asked me that and I was like, to the top. Like, because I'm not playing. I want to go all the way with this. Like, I literally was not lying when I said I was going to be a star. Like, I'm going to blow this as big as possible.
In terms of stars, who's a star that you would love to work with one day?
Oh my God, it's so many. I love Doja Cat. I would love to do something with her. I love her vibes. It's a couple stars. I love Megan. I would love to do something with her. And I do feel like these are things that's gonna get done. And male wise, I don't know. It's so many people. Like, I really cannot pick. Like, it's a lot of people that I would want to do something with one day though. Like, as far as the bigger artist, Drake, like, he's such a go to me. Like, it's a lot of people. Like, who doesn't want to do something with Drake? Like,
I think everybody wants to do at least one thing with Drake.
You want to do something with Drake. Like, I want to do something with Drake.
You continue to persevere. You continue to push through. Coming from, a small town, everybody has big dreams.
Yeah.
How do you, as a woman, how are you going to make sure that nothing in this path stops you from reaching where you want to go?
Nothing can. It's like, you gonna experience setbacks with everything realistically, but it's all about your mindset. You can't give up. Like, okay, I gotta try harder. It's gonna work out. Like, you have to find if it's not a way, you gotta find one, make a way. Like, I'm gonna just keep going because I know what it could be. I done heard from too many different people. It's one thing when it's the people that you know, that tell you you're gonna do, oh, you're doing good, you can go to the top. Y'all love me, y'all want me to go to the top anyway. But then when it's like complete strangers who have no reason, like, why do they want to see me go to the top? They don't really know me to care about my life like that. So when they're telling you that, you got it, you need to keep going, go all the way, it's gonna make you, like, I can't let anything hold me back. I know what I could do.
Isn't it crazy how strangers will rock with you before people that you grow up with?
Please. Like, it's so many. I noticed a lot of the people that came on and was sharing and supporting and not even just with, I noticed that with makeup. Before music, like, I realized you can have complete strangers and then people that you feel like was your friends or that you do know support other people that do the same thing as you, but they just not putting that behind you. It's weird. I don't know. So yeah, I kind of expected that. I knew it was gonna be strangers, and it has been, and I like it because shoot, they gonna blow. It's more of them than it is, and Youngstown is only but so big. Like, either way, I couldn't just ride off of the back of people that I know anyway. Like, I need strangers.
Yeah, I think we all do because, strangers a lot of times can get you in rooms that friends can't.
Yeah. Like, they don't usually always have the same connections. They don't always, and not even the same connection. They don't really care to see you win. Like, a lot of the stuff so far, it's been, people that I don't know that's gonna push it and that's supporting and just trying to tell me stuff and give me different information on how, to go about this. It's not gonna always be the people that you thought it was. Like, you're blessed to have some, if you do have real friends, which I do, and I'm really happy about that. But outside of them, it's not like, just because I know you, I don't expect you to support or go hard, because everybody doesn't support the people that know me, but
yeah,
that's to be expected.
Support a lot of times is like a light. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's off.
Yeah.
But either way, you know, you still keep on pushing. If anybody, last few questions, if anybody wanted to connect with you or learn more about you, how can they do that?
Really through my social media, like just through either Facebook or my Instagram. They are both. Oh my God! It's my actual. It's the name. My Facebook is SydKesha Jones. So if anybody wanted to connect, they could add me, inbox me on there, and then my Instagram is SydKesha with, I think, 3 A's at the end. SydKesha with 3 A's. And they could DM me on there too. Those are the two places that I look like.
Nothing else.
Now.
Got you.
Yeah. I will give you my email address if they want to email, like if it's something serious. Like if it's something serious, my email is SydKeshiamusic@gmail.com. So you can email, or you could do Facebook SydKesha Jones, or Instagram SydKesha with 3 A's at the end. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, get at me if you want to do a collab. If you want to book an appointment for makeup, you know, you can hit any of those.
This is the first time in the history of the Chris Gunther Show where the guest has looked significantly better than the host. I'm proud of you, though. But Sid, appreciate you so much for being here. Be sure y'all like and share this video. Sid on the Chris Gunther Show. Cue my theme song. Gotta go.